Hey you guys, Morten Åstad here. Welcome to my channel with a rare unboxing. Well, rare as in CDs. I do remember to buy CDs from time to time, and there's a reason as to why I bought all the 3 CDs, hopefully in here. Before I get on to that, I want to first ask you to click like, because that helps my channel. And I want to do a couple of shout outs. I want to do a shout out to Chris, because there's a Welsh record in here, so please head on over to Chris's channel. I'll leave links in the description. And also a shout out to Alan. Followed his channel for a long time now, and since there are CDs in here, I thought that I should do a shout out to Alan in this video. So let's get this open. It's from iMusic. It's iMusic.dk, because it's a Danish website, but they have made a website for us up here in Norway called iMusic.no. So we pay VAT as if we were ordering from a Norwegian site, and thereby I didn't have to go online or to the post office to get this package and pay charges and handling fees and customs charges. So and I have ordered CDs from them before, haven't I? Yeah, but I think that was while I was in Denmark. So let's dig into these. Like I said, there's a particular reason, I guess, why I bought these on CD and not vinyl this time around. Right, so let's start over in the United States of America. This is the Smashing Pumpkins and their latest album. And that would be Agori Mori Day. I got that when it was released on on vinyl, because I am slowly collecting Smashing Pumpkins on vinyl. And I just had a video come out showing that I got the Machina, Gods of War, isn't it? Finally on vinyl. This one I got the vinyl and not the CD, I think, for the first time. So I've been having on the back burner that I should get the CD, because of course I want to keep my Smashing Pumpkins studio album CD collection up to date. And in some stages, with some vinyls, I've been lapsing on that. So now I have a few missing on CD for other things, but now I'm up to scratch with the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm very happy to do so. I loved the artwork on this one, and I also thought this was a very strong album. And I'm a little cheapish about not having listened to it enough. There's been no one to blame but me for that. I've been buying and getting too much as far as records go. What was the price for this? I think it was about 190. So, and then the other thing that CDs have gotten, I have like one store here in Oslo where I can buy CDs, and it's a Platekompaniet. They do have some CDs over at Big Dipper, and of course they have a ton of used CDs at the secondhand store, Rock and Rolls. But as far as newly issued CDs, there's only one place left, and that is Platekompaniet. They don't take in everything, and I would say that a couple of years ago a new CD would go for 169, 179 kroner. Now they're pushing 229, and I sometimes see, just because there's something a little extra, up to 279 kroner. I've seen cases where a No Thrills vinyl album of the same just cost like the equivalent of $8, $6, $7, $8 more than the CD, and kind of insane, considering how the bottom fell out of the CD market. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Passionate about music, I guess. And here is the Martha's Music. Yeah, so I'm keeping up with the Pumpkins, and I've been trying to get this on vinyl for quite a long time, and it's out of print, and I see it's here and there for relatively nice prices on Discogs, but it tends to be over in the States, and the shipping is at sometimes more than the record. So this is Spark Seeker by Matisyahu. And for those of you who go, huh, Matis who? So Matisyahu is, I was going to say young. Of course, he's about my age now. Well, he's been my age the whole time. He's New York artist. For me, I rarely go into that music, hip hop ish, but he developed into a lot more than that. And a lot of sort of, I would say, hints to two-tone and reggae in his music. He is, like I said, a New York kid. May have been from Philadelphia, or am I mixing him up with my favorite author? He's Jewish, and he had a youth which was a little bit of a tearaway, and got into some things, and then when things were starting to get a little bit serious, he I think he was, whether he went away or something, but he found religion and became a fairly heavy-duty Orthodox Jew and also an artist. And he performed here in Oslo. Oh, when was this? About 21, 22 years ago at a place that doesn't exist anymore. And I remember I thought he was really cool, and he wouldn't perform during their Shabbos and things like that. And I may, like I say, I may have mixed up some of his background with my favorite author, Chaim Potok. But he's done a lot of things since, and he's changed a lot. And I think he's gotten to a comfortable place with his faith and, his Jewish heritage and his life in the Gentile world as well, and I really enjoy his music. So this one has the regular songs, and it has a second CD as well. And I mean, this one cost 119 kroner, so that was a pretty good deal. CD2 is acoustic sessions of looks like 7 out of the 13 tracks in an acoustic version. So yeah, beautiful artwork. A little bit unsure if there was may have been some controversy about the artwork, but I won't go into that here. So let's see. So I have 2 of his albums on vinyl, and I have 2 CDs from way back, his debut and a live show. So, and I just saw a very recent video with him because he's got a brand new album coming out, and he'd taken off all his hair and looked considerably older in my eyes, but yeah, I always had an affection for Matisyahu, so very glad to have some, for me, new music, although I would have loved to have gotten more of his stuff on vinyl, but seems that most of his vinyl records apart from a couple of the very first ones, are, like I said, largely out of print or knocking about, and they tend to be American or French. So it looks like he kind of did quite well over there in La Belle France. So yeah, that was Matisyahu with Spark Seeker. And finally, we head on over to Wales, to Cymru, and a Welsh band that I don't talk about that much. I have all their studio albums on CD. I haven't dared. I also have the singer's solo album. I haven't dared buying the stuff on vinyl. First of all, because there's quite a few studio albums, and second of all, a couple of them are easy enough to get, but some of them are difficult to get. And I think Is It Comfort in Sound is being re-released on vinyl this month, I think, if it hasn't already been. I'm very keen on getting it, but like I said, there's been this thing I've been reading here and there, and I don't know if there's any truth to it. They were a trio, and unfortunately, one of their band members passed away for reasons I want to dive into in a YouTube video. And I just read some. I don't know if it's true or not, but I read some things or heard some things about they're not wanting to reissue things out of respect for him that he was playing on. Maybe that's BS, I don't know. But anyway, Feeder, their latest album, latest as in it came out last year, and I think I asked that platecompagnie, and they said, yeah, we'll probably get this. And then I went back a while back later, and no. And I saw it online and wanted to order it here and there, and it was silly expensive for a CD even. And I don't know if it's because it's a 2-disc CD, this black and or rather black red. And I don't know if this is how it was released originally, or if there is a 1 CD version of this. But I finally sort of jumped the gun, or bought it from iMusic now that I was ordering these 2 others. Well, to be honest, I ordered the 2 others because I was ordering this. So confusing. And I often saw that it was possible in various websites, Norwegian and foreign. Even once, I think on Rough Trade, it was perfectly possible to order it on vinyl, but you couldn't order the CD. It had one of those notify me buttons. Yeah, so lots of songs here. Feeder, I love their music for many years now, and I know I think it was Gavin over at Gavaxman Spins who showed us some vinyl on his channel the other day, and I'm very envious, and I would love to have Feeder on CD. So since you are here, hopefully still, I thought I'd just show you my Feeder CDs. There we go. Love this cover, by the way. I guess this was their big breakout or seller. I became aware of them with this one, Comfort in Sound, which I bought over in Peterborough in England. Another beautiful cover there. This one's fun, Renegades. Generation Freak Show. Yeah, already here now I'm spinning in my head. I should get this on one. I should get this on one. And all bright electric. Tallulah. And what was their final album up until the new one? This one's a cool one as well. And then finally now Black Red and Grant Nicholas solo album, which is a dandy of an album. So, diolch for watching my video, and if you have any comments about these artists, please leave them. I like comments. Also, please head on over to the channels I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and head on over to Gavin's video as well. I'll leave links and all that, you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon in another video, and take care. Bye-bye.